excited to be here. Anybody know BehindTheChair.com? Well, so I had this dream that if we could bring that million hairdressers together in one place, what a powerful audience. You'd be able to work with each other, help each other, grow together. When things were down, you'd be able to talk to each other about clients. The Old Boys Network, and I forgive anybody that's out there that thinks you're part of it, said to me, hairdressers will never turn on a computer, they will never have an email address, they will never be educated online, and they were wrong. I'm glad you didn't say right. Life has evolved in the last 10 years, and I'm going to walk you back to where I started when I was a little kid. There's Vidal Sassoon. He and I worked together, along with all of you and my awesome team, to raise $2.2 million for Katrina victims. We built 22 houses. And there's that lovely Paris Hilton. And I said, when I met Paris, I said, Paris, you know, how do you feel about being a role model to my 14 and 16-year-old daughters? And she said, I'm an amazing role model because you know what? I made my company, I made my career. And she said, you know, so I think I'm a great role model. And you know what? I kind of have to agree that she's an amazing marketing person because who else can get $250,000 to go to an event and have no talent? I think that's pretty incredible. Yeah. There's me with Tabish. She had, once upon a time, there was a little girl who grew up in a small farm on a road that led to nowhere. They were extremely poor. My clothes were from the Salvation Army, and my mom actually had to ration our food so we could eat. Quiz here. Learning is easy, forgetting is hard. Learning is easy, forgetting is hard. And I'll prove this point. Let's take a bottle of wine, my favorite, Brunello di Montalcino, and let's take a dime. And what I want you to do is take the cork out, put the dime in, put the cork back on, and how do you get the dime out without breaking the bottle or taking the cork back out? It's not easy to figure out the answer to that, and many people can't. Adults can't figure out this question. I want you to take this question back to your kids that are 3, 4, 5, 6 years old. I want you to ask them what the answer to that question is. And I promise you they'll get it in 30 seconds. And you know what it is? It's push the cork in. Push the cork in and you get the dime out. Now, why do we not understand that? Why do kids understand that? Because we have a mindset that we know that corks come out. They don't push in. Do you guys understand what I mean by that? Number one reason why they keep coming back. That head and neck massage feels great. It almost feels sexual. Like to me, I feel like I know, I'm like loving it and sitting there going, oh, this is not right. It's not right. I shouldn't be loving it so much. But you can imagine the men that come in, and if you listen to our, that's what she said, you know where I'm going with this when the cape starts to rise. So, I know, I'm gonna get really controversial here, so but we can have fun, right? Yeah. Well, I'll have margaritas later. If anybody here owns a nail salon, I hate it when I walk in, terrible customer service. There are 8 people waiting, there's 2 service providers. I say, how long is it gonna be? 5 minutes? Yes. I hate that. Really. And that means when every salon in the country is doing the same thing and you all look like the same brand, nobody cares. 96% of women will not tell you if they're disappointed. They just will not come back again. That's a proven fact. Oh, I love this part. Men are all about pecs and sex, and women urge to merge. What does that mean? I'm going to blow up the guys here, so I hope you guys don't get upset with me. I have to tell this joke because I think it's so funny. Why does it take 1 million sperm to fertilize 1 egg? They get lost. Because men don't ask for directions. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, men. Wow. I have another one for you too. Okay, so men are about sex and sex. I love this. Women want to be nourished, and we want to feel good. We want you to make us feel great, and we want you to listen to us, and we want you to care about us, and all of that. You know what a man wants? He wants you to come naked and bring food. That's right. Is that true, ladies? Okay, so I'm done blowing up the men, and it's all about emotion for women. Marketing, think about Oprah. Make the connection. That's what she's all about, make the connection. I'm going to tell you something, you can't outsource haircuts to China or to India. They have to come see you. And in fact, you are in the only business in the world that has a recurring customer that comes every 6 to 8 weeks. A haircut is just a haircut without a brand behind it. I don't care how good your haircut is. I don't care. I want to show you this next slide. A cup of coffee at Starbucks only costs 25 cents to brew, and this is how I define a brand. It costs $4, right? Their brand is the other $3.75. Funny thing about Harley Davidson, if you remember the Hells Angels from years ago, you guys remember those guys. The funny thing today is these guys are practicing law, not running from it. I think this is so funny. One of my friends sent me this. If we can't make you look good, you ugly.
I wonder.
Hair Robert Salon. Walking down the street, I stopped. We were in Venice, I stopped. Smart may have the answers, but stupid has all the interesting questions.
True.
That is a brilliant campaign. Be stupid. You're everything to everybody, you're nothing to nobody. I'm going to prove one point, and you'll understand what I'm saying. If a doctor said to you, I'm a brain surgeon, I'm an orthopedic surgeon, I do Botox, and I'm a dentist, would he have any credibility with you? No. Target versus Kmart. We know the difference. They're both discount stores. You're all salons. What makes you different from the salon down the street? What do you have that they don't? What is really special and different about your salon than the salon down the street? I also want you to think about what do they have that you don't have. But there are mothers that don't get anything. How about if we give them a rose on Mother's Day? When you have a bad client that you hate her guts, every one of her friends is going to be just like her. She's going to be a biatch when she walks in too. Your best clients, we all know that. You guys are, yeah, man. Yeah. We know her. In fact, fire her. She makes your life that miserable. Send her to the biggest competition that you have. Send her down the street. Here, let me give you a gift certificate to their salon too. Get rid of them. Let me tell you something. You can do the best haircut and they're going to tell 10 friends how much they hate you. I would say, and tell me if you agree with me, an hour spent without a client behind the chair is a missed opportunity. If you have a $40 haircut, and those $40 haircuts are coming in between 5 and 8 weeks, so it's a 3-week spread, it's a $40 haircut over a year, you will lose $50,000. That's what that 3 weeks difference in cost is, $50,000. Pre-book, pre-book, pre-book. If McDonald's can get a minimum wage employee to say, would you like fries with that? Then I would tell all of you, shame on you, if you can't get your stylists and salon owners, any of your service providers, to not share what product they're using on their hair. To a doctor's office, the doctor knew you were sick, and he didn't prescribe medication to you. Would you be a little bit upset? Oh, I just give 20% off your service. And you had a $40 haircut, that equates to $8, right? Well, our clients don't know what 20% is. What if we gave a free shampoo instead? Because the free shampoo only cost you $3 or $4. Oh my God, I walked in and got a free shampoo? That free shampoo is more valuable than the 20% off. Let's talk about Facebook. It's the free Facebook frenzy, and it's priceless. I want your service providers to invite every single friend that they have. Well, guess what? Both of my girls, who are 16 and 18, they have 800 friends. 800 friends, each of them. I know they don't know those 800 people, and if they do, when I go out of town, there's going to be a hell of a party at my house. We all know that every single one of these salons has a diva. I know you do. And you know who your diva is in the salon. That person can manipulate everybody in your salon. I didn't go to manipulation class. Nobody sent me the memo. Do it. Bring her in, tell her she's gone. And then you guys remember The Wizard of Oz, when the Wicked Witch of the West, when Dorothy threw the water on her, and she thought, oh my gosh, she's going to get killed by all the monkeys. Do you remember what the monkeys did? They were jumping for joy. They didn't like the Wicked Witch of the West. She was a diva, like the one in your salon. You only get what you expect in life. Set high goals. If you set low goals, that's all you're going to get. If you set high goals and you're reaching for the stars, maybe you'll get to the moon. Focus on what it is that you need to do today that's going to get you to where you want to go tomorrow. And the encumbrances of our lives, living every day, makes us forget the dreams that we had when we were younger. Stop. Take a breath. Remember what your dreams were.